Get up, get up, get up, get up. I got something to tell you I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D with The Scoop. As you know, we're a show about education and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. But I do give you some very valuable information dealing with this cannabis, this marijuana industry. Say it low. Marijuana industry. No, it's all good. Hey, I've got some exciting news for you. I'm going to talk about IGNG here in a second. That was stock. Remember I was over at Planet 13 a week or so ago. I'd gotten a call from a friend in LA, and he told me about this and all that before this news ever even came out. Now everybody's jumping on the bandwagon, which is all good because we all use the same material, the same stocks or what have you, you know. But I've got plenty more. You see, I'm a researcher. I'm not. I don't go with what I go with what's, you know, what my people tell me. When I say my people, you guys know I was a realtor in Southern California for over 25 years. And I covered that area. I have a lot of friends, a lot of people I know that will call me and tell me about this, that, and the other thing. I can call a guy right now and ask him about a building that a company is supposed to be moving into right now. They're supposed to be doing, he'll say, Mickey, they move plants in. They're doing it right now as we speak. You know, I got some contacts. So we'll talk about that in a second. But as you know, I'm a researcher. I'm an author. I write books. That's what I do. Some of my books can be found on Amazon.com. You can get the ebook, the audiobook, or the paperback book, Investing in Medical and Recreational Cannabis, buy-in before, during, or after legalization. That's one book out there right now. There's a lot of companies in there right now that haven't blown up, that are really good companies. Make money online with cannabis stocks. As you know, there are over 40 stocks listed in here that haven't blown up. Some haven't blown up yet. Some have. I also list a strategy in here. Educate yourself with this strategy. Learn how you can get current information on companies. That's very, very important. Promising medical marijuana and CBD treatments. As you know, the FDA has approved drugs. They have a pipeline going now. They're working on it, CBDs and all that. Latest, marijuana today, vanadium and uranium tomorrow. I list in here companies that, this is a mini book. Now, it's not a full book. It's a mini book. But I list from research those companies that are in vanadium right now that will benefit from Section 232. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to Google Section 232 because Donald Trump is going to sign it. I can tell you that right now because he's into the uranium movement, and he's going to sign it. And those companies that I list in this book will benefit from that. And that's going to happen pretty soon. So, you know, the companies are listed in the paperback, which is only $5.99. But the paperback is where the companies are. And you know about the African marijuana gold mine. You know what's going on in Africa right now. There's a lot going on in Africa. Largest indoor and outdoor marijuana farms in the world. You know about that. There's a lot going on. I have a meeting later on with one of my authors. As you know, I run a publishing company, so we do research. This is what we do. But the scenario here. First of all, I'm gonna label this my first $100 stock. Now, why am I saying my first $100? Disregard that. My first $100 marijuana stock is what I'm going to title it. My first $100 marijuana stock. Now, I'm speaking about a company that I wanted to give to my subscribers when it was in its 20s. But it jumped up to its 30s. It jumped up to its 40s. Then it jumped up to its 50s, 60s, 70s. The stock is over $90 today. So I'm just saying the way this thing has been going here in the next few weeks, I'm talking about IIPR. I'm talking about the REIT out there. The one I labeled for baby boomers and for millennials. This is the only marijuana stock that you will ever need in your portfolio. That video's out there. Look at that video. This is the only marijuana stock you'll need. And it's going to go ahead and it'll be the first stock. I thought it was going to be Canopy at one point in time. Another point in time, I thought it was going to be Aurora. I thought it was going to be some of these other stuff. The only stock that I own that has, Tilray did a up and down thing. It went over $100. In fact, it went over $300. I never owned it. But this will be the first stock that I've owned from like the floor that has gone up to over $100. So that's something I think to celebrate. And that's something that you can kind of, you won't get the credit for it or anything. That's not what I'm in here about. I'm here. This is fun, man. I did 2 jobs for over 25 years, man. I was a realtor and I worked for the government. Dude, this is fun. This is fun. This is exciting. The marijuana market right now, the cannabis market is just on fire right now. I'm getting so many leads and I can't push this stuff on to you guys until it actually materializes. That IGNG kind of got out, kind of creeped out a little bit. Because I did a video, and I remember telling you, one subscriber asked me, what was I working on? And I didn't really want to say that, I said, well, I just mentioned the name, IGNG 3 Inc. I just mentioned the name, that first video. And then the second video, when I did the 05, 5 cents marijuana stock, then that kind of caught a little fire. And of course, yesterday, what happened yesterday, the thing doubled, went up 100, and it went up 100% today. No need to worry, my friends. It's going back. It's going to fill the gap and go back to at least 10 cents. So if you didn't get it the first time, don't worry about it. Let it go up to 20, 30, 40 cents. Let it go. Let it go. We don't chase. We replace. Okay? There's no FOMO here. This is not the internet stocks. This is not when you wake up in the morning and a stock goes from 50 cents to $100. This is not the .com era. This is marijuana, man. I mean, there's a system to this thing, this madness. And we're not there. We're not even anywhere close. It's fun, though, to, people get excited and stuff. It's fun. But this is not the .com era. This is not Maria Bartiromo, who you guys may remember when she covered the New York Stock Exchange. And she'd come on every morning. There's stock in AOL. There's stock to buy in AOL and all these companies, Microsoft and this and that and the other thing. So all these Intel, there's stock to buy. And these things were just going up and splitting and going up and splitting again and going up and splitting again. I mean, we can't get a consistent Canopy up to, GW Farmer's doing his thing. I never did own that either. That's over $100. But we can't get Canopy to, get USD, $60, $70 and hold it for a while, So this is not the same type era, but it's great and it's fun and I love it. But getting back to this IGNG 3, this IGNG, what happened is I had received a call from a friend of mine who's in real estate, who knows the people that are associated with this RTO, is what they call it, this reverse. So I call them. You're going to hear me, when I say reverse, you can call it a reverse takeover, you can call it a reverse acquisition, you can call it whatever you want to call it. It's the reverse, okay? When I heard about it, and I really didn't want to talk about it, because I know, sometimes these things get ahead of themselves and then they come right back down, crashing down. Well, initially, I think that's what happened. It went up to like 5 or 6. No one knew about it. And then it came back down to like $3, $4 cents or so, 3 or 4 cents. But then the video was done in 5 cents, and then people started talking about it a little bit. And I was just whetting the appetite of people. And then the next day, some pretty prominent people in this business, started talking about it. And they talk about it like it was a second coming or anything. Put your foot on the brakes, my friends. Put your foot on the brake. I know who's involved with this deal. Put your foot on the brake, because we are not there. This stock is not going to $5 or $10 or $20 anytime soon. Okay? Oh, they're cool. They make the right decisions, but we're not going hit the brakes, my friends. Hit the brakes. Imaging 3, if this deal goes through, which the likelihood of it going through, I'd give it about a 90% as of today, as of this hour, from me being on the phone right now. It's going to go through. If there's a circumstance where it's not going to go through, then, it is what it is. But people are jumping the gun. And today, sure, when it opened this morning, I got rid of my shares at 25 cents. It's going to go back down to 10, I believe. It's going to go back down. It's going to fill that gap. It's going back down. But if it goes back up, God bless you. Congratulations to you if you made some money. That's what it's about. That's what this game is about. This game's about making a little money here and there. So, with that said, hey, I love you guys. It is somewhat of a graduation day. I did tell you that. Our 2019 Baby Knockout is crossing over the 25 cent. Baby Knockouts are up to 25 cents. And at 25 cents, stocks seem to get a little traction. And our Baby Knockout from last year got a little traction at 25 cents or so. And then they go up and they can go to 75 cents, 50 cents, 75 cents. And then sometimes when they break $1, then it becomes easy. They just really rock and roll, So it's a good thing. Baby Knockout graduates, goes from under a quarter to over a quarter. We'll see if it can stay there for a couple days. Maybe, maybe not. But I just wanted to weigh in on this little controversy with the, not really controversy, but the how some of this stuff got started. And I had calls from, traders in San Francisco and all these other areas, Mickey, what have you done? This is not on me. This is not on me, man. I don't even do this. This pump and dump stuff, that's for other guys to do. They can pump these stuff. I deal with stocks where the deal is already made and you can see down the road. That's who you can see down the road a little bit. That's where I'm coming from, my friends. So IGNG, I'm not a stock advisor. I can't give you any advice. But if you're up to 300%, 400%, like I was this morning, it really makes no sense to hold on to a stock that hasn't even done anything, hasn't changed his name, hasn't, you wouldn't even know. It's a medical type company, my friends. It's a medical company changing its modus operandi to cannabis. That's what's going on. There are several of those that after it's completed, I've saw how this experiment went, and these guys jump on the bandwagon. I'll get in there. I may even have some sort of service or something, or the people that I deal with, my subscribers, those three, you guys maybe you chime in and give me, maybe I need a little mailing list or something, because I'll let you guys in on this. But these others, they just, my subscribers I want to take care of. And you'll be able to buy this thing at a later date. So don't worry about it right now. Do not worry about IGNG, Imaging 3. Do not worry about it at all. Okay? Do not worry about it. You'll have an opportunity to buy it again. And hopefully this gets out before the bell closes. I don't even know what time it is. I've got a meeting. I've got business I got to take care of. And, the RTO, the reverse, this morning that I was supposed to meet with the company here, they're going in a different direction. They're going to go that route, but it's going to take a little time. They've got some things, some affiliate things set up. They're going in a different direction right now. But as soon as they find the right situation, which I'm pretty sure they will, I will report that to you. Like I said, I'm gonna have to streamline this thing. I'm gonna have to make this my subscribers. Somehow I can get my subscribers only, because this thing gets out of control and people get hurt, because they put all this crazy cockamamie information out there that's incorrect. So when you boots on the ground, like I operate, and I go knock on the door and I talk to the people and I find out really what's going on. Is this going to happen? Do you have the money? Is the financing in place? When you do things like that and you find out really what's going on with the company, is this a straw deal? What's going on? And they often tell you. But with that said, I've been a little long-winded, and I just want you to be on top of this. And if you got an opportunity, do what you got to do. Do what like I always get corrected by my granddaughter or my kids, or because I talk a little slang. The wifey will tell you certain things. You know how it is. But just do what you have to do on this, because it's gonna go back down. When? Who knows? Who knows? Nobody knows. But if you're up, like I'm saying, we don't chase, we replace. That's when you listen to the scoop, you replace, you don't chase. There's no fear of missing out on anything. No FOMO. There are too many opportunities. If you stay tuned, you'll know that in Southern California, in Nevada, no, not Southern California, all over California, Nevada, Arizona, there are companies popping up that have millions and millions of dollars behind them. And there are people left and right that want to get into the cannabis industry. So my friends, there will be several opportunities like this. Take your money and do your thing. Go on vacation. Just remember, our baby knockout, it's graduating today. Hail to our baby knockout. If you haven't seen that video, go see it. Make sure you're up on our baby knockout. Our $1 billion brands, one of the $1 billion brands has broken out. Make sure you get on top of that. I told you a little while back, 2 companies were going to go on the exchanges. One already has. The other one, I've got to give you an update on that one. We'll do that in due time. That one's going to go on the exchange, and it's going to be a big splash. It's going to go up in America on New York Stock Exchange. It's going to be a big splash. I'll let you know in advance, though. We get in early and we get in often. So with that said, I want you have a great day, no matter where you are in the world. I love you. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. I'm outside, so I'm getting sun, and I'm getting this and that and the other thing. No sun, little sun. You can see me better. You see, love you. Take care of yourself, and don't get caught up in the hype. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye.